you, my lord.
You know?
Understood.
My lord, last time when we adjourned, my lord, I had put the version to the witness regarding the picture which appears in Exhibit S on page 17. However, my lord, the date was not depicted in this picture, the date on which this photo was taken. However, when I discussed with my learned friend, Mr. Baloyi, he confirmed that it does appear, my lord. I think we had a problem with the beaming on Friday. May I just be assisted regarding that? Because the date which appears on Exhibit S, it doesn't show what is the date for. My lord, you can go to page 17. It just says IMG 2014-26, 17, 28, 39 /
Sorry, it's 2014?
24 IMG dash 2014 10 26 dash 17 28 39 dash 001. So my lord, when you see these numbers, they don't show, whereas when you open it from the laptop, it shows the date and time when the picture was.
And what was the time?
Was
17?
taken. The time is 17:28, 39 minutes, my lord. 39 seconds.
Mr. Baloyi, is that your position?
Indeed, my lord.
So the date of this photo was taken was the 26th of October,
Yes, my lord.
2014.
Yes.
That's 17, 28, 39.
Yes.
Sergeant Mabasa also testified about
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, that's the term. That's the version, my lord, I was trying to refer the witness to in terms of the time and the location where.
But the location also, does it show the location?
It doesn't show the location. However, my learned friend can confirm from that, because we're trying to find out from the investigating officer if they can be able to show that.
Mr. Baloyi?
My lord, we did confirm with the downloader. There's a specific function on the camera that has to be activated for the location to be shown. It's a location function on the camera, and it appears that that function was either not activated or this device did not have that function. So the location cannot be determined.
Yes, Ms. Mshololo, so what are you saying?
Thank you, my lord. My lord, the accused version is that at the time when the picture was taken, he was at George Koch, my lord, in Johannesburg.
Yeah, so that version is not confirmed by forensic evidence. That the location is George Koch, but his assertion is that he was at George Koch. Are we agreed on that?
Yes, my lord. And according to the picture, that is buildings that are depicted in this picture, my lord. Yes. That's what I wanted the witness to comment, if the buildings depicted here are that one of Soto Hostel, or he doesn't know, because the version of the witness is that the accused was at Soto Hostel at that time.
Is it Soto Hostel or George Koch Hostel?
It's Soto Hostel, but it's in Vosloorus, my lord.
Yeah, but it can't be George Koch. I know George Koch very well.
Yes, my lord. The version for the witness is that.
Is it a George Koch Hostel? That's all I want to know. Or Basotho Hostel. From the evidence I heard, Basotho Hostel is where? Vosloorus. That's it. Now, George Koch Hostel is different. It's a different entity from Basotho Hostel.
Yes.
That's it.
Then what I was asking from the witness, my lord, I was referring to him to say this is not Basotho, but it is George Koch. What is depicted in this picture, my lord?
Mr. Baloyi, this witness, as I recall, he has already answered that version. Said If he says so, it's okay, but I saw him. You want us to play it back? Just play it back. Because I heard that.
That version has already been
Refuted.
put to the witness, and yeah, his answer was that the accused was there at Phosphorus.
Okay, I will just play it back, man. Mr. Stenographer.
And that he saw him there.
Hello? Friday. Was it Friday? Sorry. Wednesday, whatever.
Wednesday, yeah.
The last time we sat.
Well, the note that we have of what was put to the witness was that the photo was taken on 26 October 2015, and it was taken at Hostel around 1728 on the 26th of October 2014. And further, the accused says he was never at the Sutu Hostel in Phosphorus, that he was at work, and thereafter he went to his flat. The witness said he was indeed at Phosphorus Hostel.
Do you recall the evidence as such?
Yes, my lord, I do recall, but the only thing that I wanted to confirm with the witness, my lord, is that what is depicted in this picture, that it is not Basotho Hostel, but it is George Koch.
Yeah, show him. So that's...
Yes. Thank you, my lord. Can I be assisted by the state? Mr. Zungu, can you look at that picture? It's on page 17 of Exhibit S. Do you confirm that the building depicted in that picture is not that one of Hostel in Phosphorus?
Uma ubheka lesi sithombe ubuka lesi sithombe lesi ke la ku page 17 uyavuma yini ukuthi leli bhilidi leli akusilona leli elase Basotho Hostel ePhosphorus?
Ngalo ukuphikisana nalo angisazi ukuthi sasikuphi le ndawo kubhaliwe ukuthi se George Koch ngeke ngikwazi ukukhuluma ngehostel ngalibona ukuthi kuphi kodwa ngishoyo accused number 1 accused number 5 and accused number 3 ukuthi bona ngibabonayo kule sithombe.
The only thing I can comment on is that it's accused number 3 and number 5 that I can see on this picture, but I cannot recall as to where we were when this picture was taken because it's not written as to whether it's Phosphorus or George Koch.
Okay, but that is not the building for Phosphorus.
What actually bhilidi lase Phosphorus eliveli la
Lase George Koch class.
I don't know. I don't know the George Koch building.
Well, can you answer my question? Is that Phosphorus Hostel or not?
Le eveli la
The building.
Ibhilidi leli elase hostel lase Phosphorus noma cha?
Ngeke ngikwazi ukuconfirma lokho ngoba angangabheki konke ama building engilazi ngangikulo indle engangikuyo.
I cannot comment on that because I wasn't looking at all the buildings there. The only building that I know is the one of the house in which I was in.
Okay. The accused version is that that picture was taken in George Koch Hostel where he was at 1725.
25 or 28?
1728
yes.
On the 26th of October 2014.
Akushoyo ke umsolo yena ke ukuthi lana ke ukuthathwa kwalesi sithombe lesi ngo 1728 ngalela langa la 26 of October 2014 wayese George Koch.
Do you have any comment?
Comment yami ngathi ukuthi kuyayisi ngo 5:05 wayise hostel ePhosphorus noma George Koch. Angembona ngo 5:30. Isikhathi ngimbone ngaso ku early before 5:30 na after seku late ntambama.
When I saw him at Phosphorus, it was not 5:30, it was earlier and later on. So it was not at 5:30 when I saw him in Phosphorus, as you have said.
Thank you, my lord. I've got no further questions.
Yes, sir. Are you through with this witness?
Thank you, my lord. I have no further questions, my lord.
Okay, thanks. Any re-examination?
So, if I may clear certain aspects that have arisen from the cross-examination of my learned colleagues with the witness as the court pleases. Now, Mr. Zungu, when you allegedly saw accused number 1 and 2 at Hostel on the 26th of October 2014, what were their hairstyles?
Nkathi ubona ke umsolo wokuqala kanye nowesibili eFosloras ngazo i26 kaOctober 2014 imaphi ama hairstyles ababe nawo.
Ngangawabhekanga ama hairstyle ngicomment kuwo.
I wasn't looking at the hairstyles. I won't be able to comment on them or about them.
But specifically, say for example, accused number 2, if he had dreadlocks, you will stand up that at the time he had dreadlocks, correct?
Uma kuwukuthi asithi ke accused number 2 wayenama dreadlocks into leyo ke eyayizogqama ke ukuthi wayenama dreadlocks angithi.
Uthi wayenama dreadlocks.
Uthi uma asithi yeah asithi yes
afanele ngoba ngimbonanga ngicomment kulokho ngicomment lokho.
As I've already said that I couldn't see that, so I won't be able to comment on that.
And then let's talk about the gold inlets on the tooth, especially for accused number 2. Did you notice that he had any gold inlets on his teeth or one of the tooth on the 26th of October 2014?
Asigxila ke na ke number 2 ingaba wabona yini noma waqaphela yini ukuthi wayene gold awayenayo emazinyweni noma kwelinye lamazinyo akhe. I think I won't be able to recall whether he had it or not, so I won't be able to comment on that.
And also regarding accused number 2, did you notice whether or not he had tattoos on his person, on his arms, on his limbs? Did you see that?
Ukuthi wayena tattoo number 2.
Njoba igqoke iskipa ihood eblack ama long sleeve ngangengikwazi ukumbona phakathi ezandleni zakhe.
As he was wearing a black hoodie with long sleeves, I would not have been able to see on his hands or on his arms.
Now, pertaining to the time when you went to buy alcohol at Tops, do you recall what time it was on that Sunday, the 26th of October?
I thought you were clarifying something. Please.
It's clarification, my lord. It's important.
Even about the Tops.
Yes, it's important the time they went there, my lord.
What are you clarifying? The time?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear you.
Ngicela ungaphawuli ngesikhathi ngoba ngikhumbula isikhathi kwakubani. Njoba ngangishilo eqaleni futhi kuwo lo mbuzo ngasho ukuthi ngeke ngazi ukuthi isikhathi kwaku10:02 kwaku10:03.
May I not comment about the time because I did say that I don't know what time it was, and I think I was asked by you that question, and I said that I won't be able to say whether it was 2:10 or 2:03.
Now, regarding where accused number 2 was staying in October 2014, do you know exactly where he was staying?
Uyamazi ukuthi wayehlala kuphi nendawo ngaso leso.
No, anginalwazi lalokho.
I have no knowledge of that.
Kodwa ngikwazi ukuthi wayevakashile naye.
But what I do know is that he was also visiting.
And do you perhaps know where he was employed in October 2014?
No, anginalwazi ngizwe ngawe.
No, I have no knowledge. I heard it from you.
Now, your testimony is that at some time after 9 o'clock, you saw the people that you saw walking into Gwabini's room, 2 of them handing firearms to Gwabini. Do you recall that aspect of your testimony?
Uyakhumbula ubufakazi bakho umuthi ke kunalabantu abangena ke ekamleni kaGwabini ababili kubona ke base bendlulisela ngeibhamukeni uGwabini.
Yebo.
Yes.
Now, evidence led in this court from the witnesses Tumelo Madlala, Zandile Khumalo, and Thokozisi Twala is the following, and not all of them said the same thing, but I'll summarize it.
Kunalabofakazi ke abahlukile uTumelo, uMthokozisi, uZandile. Akusibona bonke ke abasho lokho kodwa nje ngizosummarize.
That 2 intruders entered the house on the 26th of October at the Khumalo household.
Ukuthi ke kunabantu ababili abangena kwaKhumalo ngazo i26 kaOctober.
And one of the intruders, the first one, who is described as being short with dreadlocks, and according to the gestures of witnesses, the dreadlocks were up to the ear neck level. He was dark. He had big eyes that were protruding, he had high cheekbones and that he had a shiny skin, and that suspect or intruder was in possession of a firearm.
As a good please, my lord, I know my learned friend is now having a third bite at the
Yeah, you know what? Then I'll be told I'm interfering.
This version has previously been put to the witness when he had a second bite at the at the cherry.
Yeah, this is
So
an abusage of the system. Mr. Ra-
The same version is now
Wait.
put again.
It's an abusage of the system. You are aware of it. Because you stood up and you said you wanted to clarify some issues arising from Ms. Mshololo's cross-examination. Now we're starting the whole file again.
I didn't say specific.
Now we're starting about Zandile and Tumelo. This is what they said. And you cross-examined on that. Just be fair.
I didn't cross-examine on this aspect, my lord, but when I stood up, I didn't say specifically to the evidence of Ms.
So you're
Mshololo.
clarifying the whole evidence now.
I said, coming out from my three colleagues, because certain issues arose, my lord. If I may go to one of them, for example, let's go to this one.
No, okay, do whatever you want to do. Go on, as you want.
I'm not doing what I want to do, my lord. I'm doing things within the procedure of this court. If I had a second bite, I'll know which aspects I cross-examined on. I wouldn't repeat myself. That's why this I was writing as he was testifying, answering questions from my three colleagues on the left-hand side. Now, on the 24th of October, it was testified that one of the suspects was wearing a hat. Did you see accused number 1 and 2 allegedly at Hostel was wearing a hat?
24 October.
26th of October, I'm sorry.
Ubufakazi ke buthi nge-26 ka-October omunye wabasolwa ke wayefake isigqoko nabo khona kwambona wayefake isigqoko ngalelo langa lelo.
usho kuphi sarifeya kwabakhulupalo namala kade betestifya ngaphambi kwami.
Referring to the witnesses, the Kumalos or the people that testified before me.
People that testified before you.
Yeah,
that were in
Ubufakazi
the
ngaphambi
house.
kwakho.
Angikwazi ukukhomenta ngabo ngangekho kakhumalo.
I can't comment on what they said. I wasn't at the Kumalo household.
Now, in one of the cross-examinations from Counsel for 3 and 5, you were asked about photos that you saw in the newspapers. What I need to clarify from you, was it photos or identity kits that you saw in the newspaper that you said one of them resembled accused number 2's appearance?
Kuba kokushilo ke ngaloko owakubona noma izithombe wayibona ke kuma newspaper kwakuyithombe noma kwakuyi-identity kit le owayibona kwi-newspaper.
It's identity key.
Identity
Yeah,
kit.
it's
That was done by Steenkamp.
As the court